I know Silvana, I mean, we watched that Cash Guys have another early exit, and she's been, you know, the girl that's had flashes of brilliance throughout the season, and all of a sudden, you know, it's almost like the wheels have fallen off. She's become her own worst enemy. So really
underway, and this is where things get interesting. Of course, we're straight into these elimination heats. This is where you don't want to trip up. You can afford to maybe for 50 points. The winner keeps their dreams alive and moves through to the third round of non-elimination heat. Every surfer on the Women's Championship Tour is going to struggle to match. But here we go, some movement now. This is Silvana, a beautiful clean float, throwing everything at it, but just not.
I like that she was being aggressive. She was trying to get down the line. This wave is really fast, so you can see her generating speed right up over the top there. And that was just a quick floater. And because she had all that weight forward, she will adjustments. That's all about her being aggressive.
Well, here we go. This is Johanne Defay now in front of her hometown crowd. She lays into a couple of monster turns. You can see the spray just flying towards the sky. And she's going to get a big finish here. And that is just a solid ride. Big moves.
A huge score. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks into the 9 zone. That's one nice snap. That's kind of the setup turn. She gets better. 2 just reconnects. The third one's the best one. And snaps it right back. So, you know, 3... And she finished the wave off, too. Wow, you know, actually, that closeout re-entry to finish the wave was maybe her best one.
Well, this is the spark that she was missing in her heat against Tyler Wright. But I think she found it, Ross, on her last wave, or the wave that she rode in. She's about to put a huge number on the board.
It's going to be giant, for sure. And this angle from the front view, I know it's backlit, but you can see right there, great connection. And I love how she didn't really bobble. She didn't dig any rails. She didn't bounce or weave around. It was just perfect energy displaced between each maneuver.
Well, the score has come through, a 9.67. And it is a deserving number.
Great for Jeremy to hook it up for Johanne, give her that confidence too, not only for the financial, but for the support.
Well, here we go. This is Silvana Lima trying to get a decent score on the board and chase down Johanne Defay. A beautiful, stylish carve to get started. Again, puts her board on rail. Flashbacks to Silvana's victory down at Bells Beach with this ride. She brings it right through to the inside. Just gets knocked off on that floater to finish that wave off. Just under 15.5 minutes remaining.
Perfect. I mean, it's side offshore on the rights, offshore on the lefts. Johanne Defay out in front, just getting after it. I mean, she's having so much fun out here in front of a home crowd. It's so great to see her and her fans and the way they react to her. It's absolutely a pleasure, and I can't believe that we're getting the pleasure of this all day, and I can't wait for more. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on again.
Thank you, Strata. Probably having breakfast. But here we go. This is Silvana's last ride. This is 6.83. It's put it back in the heat, Ross.
I like that opening cut back. Back up a little cutty. And now she needs to pin the lip with authority to really finish this wave off. But she gets bumped off right here by that backwash. So she was close to having a really big score. Just couldn't quite finish that wave. And now Johanne Defay looking for a solid backup score. She's got a monster of a score already, so she is in cruise control mode. 3.67 for this guy. So she's still going to be out there looking for a wave that, you know, maybe in that 6-7 range, and that'll really shut the door. You have to finish in the top 10 on tour just to keep your seat.
We always talk about it this time of year. It's so brutal trying to just break into the top 10 when you look at the names that are there. See what unfolded on this wave. Will it go into a top 2, Ross?
Well, again, she doesn't have much for a backup score, just a 3.67. Let's see if this thing has an inside double up. Another patient cut back. You can see she is waiting for a nice, big, exciting section, and she gets hung up by that backwash. So,
well, Johanne is willing to keep busy without priority. She has a look at that wave, a lot of foam on the face. Doesn't see anything better than a 4.23, so she kicks out. All Johanne is thinking is, I have to improve on a 4.23. I have to push the requirement up for the Brazilian.
So Johanne maybe trying to sell that wave just a little bit to Silvana, but she's...
Well, this is Johanne Defay leading this heat, looking to improve her position. A great snap under the lip to get started. Attacks the lip once again. She's going to ride out of that move. She's looking to better a 4.23. And with the combination of 2 major turns there, I think she might have done it.
through a lot of spray.
Well, Silvana might need one of her perfect rides here. Here she goes, using priority. Just 10 seconds remaining. She's going to need a huge number. An awkward first turn. A lot of bumps on the wave here she's got to deal with. And she's basically waving the white flag. The surfer in blue, Silvana Lima from Brazil. She is going to fall out of the draw here. A devastating second round loss. And it really could mean the end of her championship tour run for 2016. Silvana Lima, in the end, was comboed. She's out of the contest. Big heat coming up next. Bianca Baitendar and Alessa Couzon. But we're starting to look forward to the last heat of the day. The current Jeep ratings leader, Courtney Conalog, taking on the wild card, Chelsea Tuak. Stay with us. You're watching the Roxy Pro. Joe Tafel and Rosie Hodge in next.